So this is a type of alcohol, Kidwinian Stout, and all these other ones that come in tankards. They're called weak alcohol, and you cannot use them to create a potion. They just, they're not strong enough. But, did I already pick up the white gull? Good for me. So, I'll have to go find a fucking fireplace now. Of course I can't use this one, but you'll see soon enough. The white gull is the strongest alcoholic base. And, except for in the prologue, you can't really find it just hanging out in loot drops and stuff. Sorry guys, I don't actually remember what I'm doing. I'm having a very hard time concentrating right now, I'm not sure why. There we go. Let us explore all doors, shall we? Ground floor, no. Okay, my mistake. I can open doors without having to sheath my sword, but that's about it. Anyway... I'm fairly certain I have been in here. And in here. But you get to watch me run through anyway, because I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah, so I think I mentioned when leveling up that... Aha! Damn it! Why do you tease me like this? I hate you. Anyway, fuck, I don't know what I was talking about, sorry guys. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember now. So, I prefer to dodge blows if I can, instead of just standing up and taking them, which is perhaps why I have never really favored warrior classes when there can be stealth classes or high dex classes instead. Chicken. So this is why Geralt gets dead rat, not loot. This is why Geralt gets more dex talents than strength talents at the beginning. It's why I like rogues, it's why I play thief characters in Oblivion, and so on and so forth. So, now you will see, or maybe you'll see why I decided to help Vesemir with the Frightener.
Oh. That was a tough fight.
I finished off several marauders upstairs.
We might not have taken down the Frightener without you. Unfortunately, Triss had to get past Savola first, giving them time. They took almost everything, but the devices aren't most important.
If I'd gone with her, I might have tended to Savola.
Without you, the Frightener might have finished us. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Any idea who attacked?
No, but the mage suggests no ordinary bandits. We found pins adorned with salamanders on the dead. The symbol of their organization, perhaps? I sense hard times ahead.
Are there other Witchers?
There were 3 Witcher schools in all. But it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Did I know him?
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path. Actually, none here can say they know Berengar. He often ran away from Kaer Morhen, though he would always return in the end. After the trial of the grasses, he finally accepted his destiny and started training for real.
Why isn't he here?
I don't know. We lost touch with him a while back.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you and Triss argue often?
Not too much. Sorceresses and their vain glory. Though compared to others, Triss seems an angel. Thanks for backing me.
There you go.
Oh, I have something for you. You might find this meteorite useful.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
So, red meteorite can be used to make a custom sword for a hefty amount of gold. But the red, you require 3 pieces, and there are 3 different colors of meteorite: red, blue, and yellow, I think. And the red meteorite sword, like the pure red meteorite sword, is the best.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You mentioned defending Kaer Morhen before.
Yes. 15 witchers once lived here, training boys for their trials. Only they knew the secrets of mutation. Witchers who set out on the path and failed to assimilate among humans wintered here. Before the battle, 23 witchers and 40 students called Kaer Morhen home. Too damned few for the mob that attacked. I never knew why they came. Some say a sudden explosion of anger born of disdain for witchers. But no. Someone provoked the mob with flyers filled with lies. Special agents read them to the peasants. Truer still, the fanatics could never have taken the fort without the aid of sorcerers, though they outnumbered us by far. They didn't even spare the youngest. I alone survived, concealed among the corpses. Walk around, Wolf. The skeletons remain. You may find a flyer, there used to be hundreds. Memorize it as a warning of the evil humans can perpetrate.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Who was Leo?
One of hundreds of orphans of the war with Nilfgaard. I apprenticed him 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
We'll recover our secrets and find Leo's murderers, even if they fled to the end of the world.
We'll speak later.
So, yes. I would not have gotten that extra reward of the meteorite ore if I hadn't stayed to help with the Frightener. Unfortunately, choosing not to help Triss will have a minor consequence later. But it's one that I'm willing to live with now that I know what it is. So, let's see. This is a potion formula. Something interesting is that I don't necessarily have to read a formula before learning it, if that makes sense. So I can discover formulas by experimentation, or you know, if you've played the game a lot, then you can remember the formulas that you learned from your last playthrough, and then you can quote-unquote experiment and create them yourself, and then unlock the formula that way. I don't know if that's possible in The Witcher 2. I kind of think no, but I can't be sure. I've never tried. On the other hand, in this game, you typically cannot harvest potion ingredients from monsters and plants unless you have read about them in a book, or unless somebody has talked to you about them. Whereas in The Witcher 2, if you fight enough of a certain type of monster, you start to acquire knowledge just organically, which I really appreciated. I'm just running around because I'm talking right now and I don't want to have to talk over somebody else's dialogue. So now I'm gonna go back and check out Eskel. Or Lambert, either one really. There you are.